Ruller vi? På internettet i hvert fald.
God jul.
Og så er vi klar. Ja, vi ruller med medium settings for nu.
Ja.
Og indtil det ikke virker mere, så skruer vi ned for dem.
Ja.
Horror flash visual intensity. Ja. Mikrofon, rigtigt sted. Jeg har glædet mig helt vildt til det her.
Ja, det bliver fedt.
Ja. Ja, så er det bare om et spørgsmål om at trykke new game, når tiden render.
Ja. Ja, præcis klokken 7.
Yes. Indtil da, så kan vi sidde her og stirre på maskintastet med skrivemaskinen her.
Ja.
Pæn er den jo også egentlig.
Ja. Det er også en fin lampe.
Ja. Ja, det er næsten en skam, de skal være så frygtindgydende.
Ja. Jeg er lidt distraheret. Buddy, han sidder under en af stolene her inde på kontoret og slikker sig selv i røven, mens han siger i hans eget røvhul.
Det ser jeg også, når jeg sidder og slikker mig i min eget røvhul.
Ja. Det er man næsten nødt til.
Jeg skal lige se. Der er motion aiming nu. Hvis jeg havde en controller med gyroskop, så... Og en masse nye assist features.
Yes.
Autocomplete quick time events. Player invulnerability, player mortality, one shot kill. Alt sådan noget.
Fedt.
Dem lader vi... dem rører vi ikke ved, med mindre det...
Det er rigtig svært.
Ja. Okay. Skal se. Der er... Fordi... Tidligt i spillet er der en tissemand. Så jeg vil bare være sikker på, at der ikke er en måde... Nytte de sensor. Der.
Ja.
Det er en skam, men...
Ja,
Men lidt
det må vi
forsigtigt
ikke
må
på
vi.
internettet.
Ja.
Eller i hvert fald ikke på det her internet.
Nej, ikke lige præcis i Googles baghave.
Nej. Altså det kunne være, at vi bare skulle flytte vores stream over til en anden hjemmeside.
Jamen, der har jeg jo allerede været.
Nå, ikke på den.
Nå.
Måske en sort orange en.
Nå, på den snille vis.
Eller Kik. Det vil nok være okay på Kik.
Two Danish twigs get their butts fucked by the Taken.
Jeg tror ikke, vi tæller som twinks.
Jeg gør ikke i hvert fald. Jeg ved ikke, hvordan går det med din kropsbehåring egentlig?
Jeg har måske 15 hår på brystet.
Tillykke. Det er nok flere, end jeg har faktisk. Jeg har en del efterhånden. Men lægger jo ikke mærke til det, fordi de kommer sådan lidt hen ad vejen.
Ja, jeg har... Okay, mindst 15.
Min arm er stadig relativt hårløs.
Ja, det er mine også.
Ja, er du stadigvæk på testosteron? Eller...
Nej, det blev jeg så bumset af.
Nå, det var der, de alle sammen kom fra. Jeg havde ikke tænkt mig at sige noget.
Nej, det var bare... Jeg tog pillerne, og så inden for en uge var jeg super bumset.
Ja, det må have kløet helt forfærdeligt.
Ja, det var ikke fedt.
Ja, jeg husker min egen storbumsede dage fra midt i high school.
Ja.
Det var ja. Og desværre så giver det også fingrene noget at lave, mens man sidder og skal arbejde.
Ja, desværre.
Ja, fordi så får man det på ansigtet, og så kommer der flere.
Ja.
Ja. Ja, jeg ved ikke, om du har lagt mærke til det, men der er 2 hovedpersoner i det her spil.
Okay.
En hovedperson, vi ikke har mødt endnu.
Jeg tænkte måske, det var Barry.
Det ville have været fedt. Det, ja. Det ville have været et godt valg.
Han er min ged.
Ja, han er geden. Desværre så er han faktisk ikke med i det her spil overhovedet.
Skal vi så ikke bare spille etteren igen?
Tja. Bare, altså vi kan hænge et billede af ham op i hjørnet, så han er med i hele spillet.
Det er næste uges thumbnail. Der skal han være med.
Ja, selvfølgelig. Det vil egentlig have været en god idé den her omgang også, men...
Vi kunne have haft ham i stedet for en julemand.
Ja.
Det gør vi næste uge.
Ja, vi kan
eller
sidde...
vi giver bare julemanden Barry ansigt og julelys.
Ja. Yes. Now you're cooking.
Vi har 27 subscribers.
Ja. Ja, lige så stille. Kommer der folk forbi og siger hej.
Ja. Vi er næsten berømte.
Næsten. Altså, hvis man tænker på, at det kun er 3 af dem, der sådan viser sig til, eller der i hvert fald er med i chatten, så kan det jo sagtens være, at der sidder nogen og ser med, som ikke gider være med i chatten.
Ja. Eller sidder og ser vores VODs, måske.
Ja, måske. Tænk, hvis der er en eller anden... Jeg ved, at man kan se analytics, se hvor folk er fra.
Det kan man nok.
Det vil være interessant.
Lad os se. Den fra sidste uge har 14 views.
Okay.
Fra forrige uge 15.
Okay. Det betyder, at der faktisk er en god mængde folk, der sidder og ser VODs. Hvis det er den samme mængde, der... Ja.
Den for 3 uger siden. Den første AWE.
Ja.
23.
Wow.
Og det er nok den største, vi har haft. For ellers er det mellem 4 og 11 views på dem her.
Der var en af dem for et stykke tid siden, der endte med at få 50 eller sådan noget andet.
Ja.
Jeg kan ikke huske, hvad for en det var. Men...
Det var vores sidste Witcher. Fik 42.
Okay. Men det er jo ikke ingenting.
Nej. De første 4 streams var for 8 måneder siden. Var 34, 20, 23 og 42.
Ja. Og så, det kan godt være, fordi altså det var først her sidst på Control, at vi fandt den faktiske Control-kategori at lægge det i.
Ja. Men ja, altså Alan Wake var rimelig konsistent mellem... Lad os se. American Nightmare var 4, 7 og 15. Alan Wake var mellem 7 og 15 generelt.
Interessant.
Ja.
Gud ved. Det er for noget af det sjove ved det. Så nu er der 1 minut til.
Ja. From the water, a butt.
So, hello everyone. This is Alan Wake 2. I'm gonna hit this new game button.
Yes. Welcome to the earthy broadcast.
Yep. the grounded transmission.
Excuse me.
You're not excused. What the fuck was that shit?
Fuck you.
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Yeah, baby!
This is gorgeous.
It's a fucking sick-ass opening.
Is this the reason we turned nudity off?
Yep.
This really is right at the beginning.
Yep. And you do actually know this guy.
Is this Barry?
One wishes. My brightness is up way too high. I'm sorry to ruin the moment here. Where are the brightness? Where are you? Where are you? Is there no brightness calibration? There we go. There we go.
See, I always play with max brightness on dark spooky games because I don't like being scared by things in the dark.
Yeah, it was just making his outline a little weird.
Ah.
We'll see if it sticks around. Nah, this is actually Alan Wake. This is just what 13 years in the dark place will do to a motherfucker.
Oh.
Come on, we should go.
Oh, where'd he gone?
Just dumps you right back in the middle of the dark woods.
Hell yeah. I did miss the spooky creepiness of Alan Wake.
A little bit, right? Like, Alan Wake is really the horror game for people who don't like horror games.
Yeah.
Like, you get just a little taste of what people enjoy about it, you know?
Yes. I'm actually turning off a bunch of the bright lights in my office
Yeah.
to
Meanwhile, I'm
enjoy
turning...
this early.
Hell yeah. I'm turning the brightness back up a bit, actually. Because... recommended is to use game default brightness at 50. My gamma might just be up too high then. Oh, that's much better. There we go. You turned off all the lights, huh?
Yep. Well, I turned on one light behind me. And then I'm actually turning down the brightness on my other monitor all the way.
There you go.
So I can still see the chat, but it's not ruining my experience.
Hell yeah. This is... yeah, we're just vibing in the woods, you know?
Honestly, I've been here.
You've been in this particular situation?
Well, that's just what it feels like when you're out camping. You had 30 beers the night before and you wake up hungover. It's raining and the sun's rising.
Yeah, that's fair. Up to and including the random flashes of a screaming man whenever you close your eyes.
Yeah.
It's okay though, we'll get out of this. Okay, we might not actually. Hold on. Oh. Oh. Fuck. Oh, I'm turning off those notifications.
Yeah.
Where's the rest of the stuff? I need to finish this. I'm done. What the fuck?
Hey, bud. I did not care for that.
Yeah.
That was fucking gruesome.
Yep.
That was fucking sick.
Like, it was ill the way that it was edited together, right? Like,
That was so fucking cool.
especially knowing, like, having played everything that came before. It's such a ridiculously harsh tonal shift.
Yes.
And that was something completely different.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so
What's up,
good.
Ghost?
No spoilers!
Ah, hello, Ghost.
I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Just casually Sam Lake.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
With Director Trench's voice.
Of course. Gotta give yourself the coolest voice.
Creepy,
It can't be a
simultaneous coffee
coincidence
drinking.
That another body turns up just
Yeah.
as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was
You know,
supposed to be here to show
This
us to the
game
crime
looks
scene.
about 13 minutes.
There's the car.
Or 13
so where's
years
the
newer
deputy?
Uh-huh.
than
By a
Alan
bear.
Wake.
Yeah.
I'll check out that map.
At least, yeah. No, you should see it running on something that can actually handle it. I am gonna turn down the graphics preset.
Yeah.
At least just the texture resolution and medium shadow filtering and medium detail on the shadows. Hopefully that'll be enough.
Yeah.
Worth memorizing
Things were getting a little choppy.
before we get swallowed up by the trees.
God fucking hold on. Everyone hold the phone. I'm fixing this right fucking now. What do you mean those are the only settings? Hold on. I don't want any of these. Is there no... Okay. So apparently there's no button to turn those off. So, enjoy that sound popping up occasionally.
We'll just have to try to do a bad
I
job
think I
so we
hear
don't get
someone.
any achievements.
Could be our
Just
deputy.
get all the story-based ones that'll pop at the most dramatic moments.
Yeah.
Quit your belly aching, Thornton. I'm up here now. Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Fun last name for someone to have.
Sorry about that,
Yeah.
ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some, organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Were there
Detective
any
Quick on the
witnesses?
draw over here.
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
I mentioned the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took him back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
The cool logo on that on a placard there.
Yeah.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Welcome back, baby.
Home sweet home.
Grew up on these streets. Oh, should I be talking to you and reviewing the fact? Oh, right. Here's a fun mechanic for this game.
The Mind Place. My version of the Mind Palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the Mind Place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head.
That's a dope
The facts are
office.
on the board.
Yep. And we'll just be
I see you're
hopping back
already
here
home.
whenever. There's the path. This is just going down there and then hanging a big ass left. there's also this whole case board to put together.
Oh.
We got cases. We don't have any evidence just yet. We got a whole... This will eventually be quite full.
Cool.
And we get to...
Who's on the wall?
Yeah, we get to do a conspiracy wall for ourselves. It'll be fun.
Hell yeah. We can model it after the one I have in my office.
Excellent. I don't know if we have enough string to draw that amount of penises on there, though.
Oh, man.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson.
I'm sure he'll be
Yeah,
fine,
so
right?
the issue... Yeah. Oh, yeah. The issue is, and the reason there's so many penises on my conspiracy board is that the CIA makes all of their atrocities penis-shaped when you connect the dots.
It's almost too easy.
Stairs are out. You okay to jump down?
Makes too much sense.
I'm not that old.
Oh, yeah. It's, pretty much when you see something horrible happen, if you can draw a penis with it,
It's not even called
it's the CIA.
It's not even called the Central Intelligence Agency. It's the Cock Inspectors Association.
Yes.
Mirror Peak, the landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all its inverted glory. Doesn't look like anything we've ever seen before.
No. Not at all.
Especially not because we've already played this game. Well, the precursors to this game, in which the mountain was also there.
Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
You tell them.
There's too much sky.
Doopy doop doop.
I feel like there's not that much sky down here in the woods.
No.
It's pretty much the same as the city. Except it's quiet and not
a
as
bad place to
stinky.
get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
I mean, we don't know that it's not stinky down here. I feel like it'll probably be quite stinky over by the
Damn.
dead guy.
Should have brought an umbrella.
I like
Yeah.
the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Piss Inspectors Association is another great word for it, yeah? I am sorry to report that there are no piss jugs in this game.
Oh yeah, we definitely should be playing the first one again.
Yeah.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
Hell yeah.
So,
Can I walk in here, or is it... Oh. We're just gonna grab some clues, why not?
those are real? You guys hiring?
Just gonna
Let's just
grab anything that isn't nailed down, that's how we play this.
That's how I play every game.
Good. They call him Pockets Torgerson.
Yes.
Nobody heard that, by the way, whoops.
Oops. That's how I play The Witcher. I have so many fucking broken ladders
Yeah.
and broken rakes.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. And we didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay,
Damn.
let's start by examining our guest of honor.
All
Does this
right.
fit the MO of the previous murders?
Behold, the censorship button in effect.
Is it just the underwear?
Step
Yep,
one.
that's the
Body
only thing in the whole game it's
on the
for.
table. Ritualistic.
Okay. Go ahead and...
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Probably. timing. You don't have anything that goes there yet.
The killer left the heart right next to
Ooh,
the
a snack
body.
for later.
Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Let's get these up there. There we go.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Damn. Somebody's been very busy. We don't know shit about anything
Who
else
is
so
our
far.
victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table.
Hell
The
yeah.
victim died here.
Probably from all the stabbing.
Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Behold,
Someone
it's
left
also a
in a
detective
hurry.
simulator.
Knock the tripod over.
This is fun.
Was
Yeah,
it for a camera?
it's a significantly slower paced.
Someone was drinking
vibe.
beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Killers. No.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Party, party, party. That's usually my idea of a party as well. It's just stabbing the shit out of some guy we find in a lake.
Yeah, wearing a deer mask,
Yep.
removing a guy's heart.
All just standard stuff.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI.
There won't be
He came
hard
around
stabbings
about
at the function. Do
13
not invite
years
me.
ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Oh, also Nightingale.
Robert
That's fun.
Nightingale?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Great. Great guy.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Dang.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago. 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants
Nothing
to
of
forget.
significance. Gotta go do some evidencing.
The biggest pissdemic this world has ever seen.
Yeah, just a full-on piss storm.
Robert Nightingale.
Good thing we took
ex-FBI,
care of that, huh?
Came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
I like the approach of just asking the evidence.
Profiling.
Yeah.
Get into the subject's head.
I'm gonna sit and be
See what
racist
they
for a
saw.
bit.
Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Alright, we ready to racially profile this guy?
Couldn't handle his spice.
Agent
Like the
Nightingale has been
overcooking burgers.
MIA for
Yep.
13 years. How did he end up here?
Makes a mean grilled cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Like the switch, it goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
There we go. All of this lore
The lake is
delivered in a
connected to
significantly
Nightingale
easier to
somehow.
access way than in the past.
Casey,
Yes.
let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
Thanks. Stay pissy. Have a pissful day.
That's one of your hunches, Anderson. Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew
Except
he
for
was
the underwear of
here, ambushed
convenience.
him, dragged him to the
Yeah.
campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted
Ghost, you're
by those
welcome. We
witnesses
saved you from
Booker's.
seeing a penis.
The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
This is the tree we walked out from under.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Yeah.
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
It makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
That there is. Now I can't click on it. Oh, there we go.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Lines what? Out?
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. The killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
Reading
the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing
Gah!
a game with us.
Fuck you.
This is right up my alley. Nightingale
I don't know.
came this way.
Is there an overlay? Something I'm gonna
Either
do
he
so
dropped
much
this page,
research to see if I can turn
or
that
the
shit
killers
off at
left it
a
for
later
us.
time. Hold on, let me just get all this put together. I need to talk to that homie who lives in my head now.
A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what.
Just one. Oh, we'll be finding more manuscript pages, apparently. Who would have thunk?
Alright, so I just looked it up.
I think he came
You
from
have
the
to
lake.
delete the notification
tracks make
files
no sense.
from the Epic Games program files.
Are you shitting all over my nuts right now?
No.
You have to physically remove the notifications for them to not happen.
Yeah, that's what Reddit says at least.
Wow. You know, every time I use a launcher for stuff that isn't Steam, I'm reminded why none of them can even begin to compete with Steam.
Body. Let's
Steam
tell the
is
deputies to get the
fucking
body to the
epic.
town morgue.
Steam was
Okay.
created
Whoever
to
wrote
be
that
better
page
than
made
getting
sure it read
games
like a
for free
story.
through piracy.
Like a scene from
Yes.
a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd
It
find
has made
more.
Valve
I
the single
believe
most
it.
profitable private
what's the
corporation in
purpose?
the world, based
They're
on its
twisting events
size.
to create their own narrative to do
Yeah.
what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
Is it now?
Deciding what happens to who. Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
Hey, you made it back.
Well, thank goodness.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just
Thank
up
fuck
the
for that.
hill.
Gib.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Cup of coffee, indeed. It'd be nice to go back to the diner, too. Good old times, you know?
Seems
Yeah.
like a nice town so far.
Get a
Where
nice
to
cup of
decide?
piss.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Yeah, that in general, they're just sort of a couple of clowns.
They don't seem FBI caliber.
You don't think so?
No.
Interesting.
They don't have Mind Palace where they have psychic revelations, for example.
I don't have psychic revelations. This is just a basic cop technique.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Cheesy crime books. Yeah, he just coincidentally has the same name as the...
Yeah. Also, I think it's really funny that the detective's name is Casey.
Yep. It's not... it's straight up Papa Smurf territory. Like...
Yeah.
Just, the station's the property of the FBC, so that's good to know.
Oh. That's a fun little Easter egg.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't
Bet
come
that's
into
got-
play.
It's got nothing to do with the DLC.
No, or the main story for that matter.
You see the back of his
Can't
eyeballs
fit
just
the
then?
clues
Yep.
all together yet.
Spooky.
Heart
Very.
removed.
This is a horror game.
Tripod. Tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
stuff in something for us to find.
Ooh.
It's a stuffed pig. Think we just go up here. Hold on. Oh, to the left.
Here we are.
Ah, parking lot.
Let's
sweet
drive back to
parking lot.
town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far
With your
from
power
you,
of
but
pulling shit out of
I'm
your ass, this
thrilled to be
detectiving
here for
thing's
this
real
mystery.
easy.
You're
Need to
pressed.
swing by the lodge to
Yeah.
get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town.
81st annual, baby. Welcome back. Look at this place in all
The
its
diner's
glory.
just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff
at those
and our
piss
witnesses
jugs.
waiting.
Oh
I
yeah.
smell coffee.
Ooh, can you scan the map with your mind palace?
Oh, probably.
Just how much coffee have you had today?
Zoop. Yeah.
Don't know, don't care.
Come get
How would you do
percolated.
that? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
At Coffee World.
Rich, bittersweet nectar. Get it at Coffee World. Get it where you can. Get it now. Jesus, Charlie.
Get him, Charlie. Let your freak flag fly.
I love you, Charlie.
It is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene, are you as comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot, caffeinated beverages you've downed has anything to do with it?
Charlie
I
and
don't know what you're
Charlene?
talking about.
Yep.
I'm in hell. Swamp Ass City.
Ugh. Change of topic, please.
What are you looking at? Oh, hold on. I actually think there might be a little something to come for in here. I know we're supposed to be heading to the diner, but I'm
I'm gonna go
remembering the
check something
location
out.
about a lovely thing.
Be right back.
Got it.
Got all the modern trappings, up to and including people commenting on you walking in the wrong direction.
Fantastic.
So sleepy.
Relieved.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, hey, guy. Get it. Get it. Busted low freaky style.
Take it easy.
See?
Oh.
Here's the office.
That's fun.
It is. Ooh, I'm gonna knock these settings down to low, though. It's chugging just a little bit. It's gonna make things a little murkier looking, but it's all worth it for the sake of the frame rate, I think.
Yeah.
Seem to remember there being a TV with some fun business on it here, but
That concludes our debate on whether pets should be allowed at this year's
there we
bake
go.
sale. For those of you just tuning in,
Pat Main, the OG.
Pat Main.
brought to you by
Pat.
Moose Jerky. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town. And
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Is it?
asking the same
It
question
kind of looks better at low graphics than it did on medium.
this darn rain whistling.
Yeah.
Huh.
Deerfest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded. But I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Watery. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today? That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Like Tapio.
Yes, he is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. Long neck and everything. A very large swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Probably leave before the copyrighted music hits, but
yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Oh, this is my room.
Oh.
A lot of the music in this game was recorded specifically for the game. There's got like all the instead of the
It doesn't budge.
the chapter transition songs being licensed, they had a big old creators camp for like a bunch of up and coming musicians and had them do music for this.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty fire. Okay, well, I thought there was a TV with a Koskela Brothers commercial on it, so you'll see what I mean about that later.
Okay, maybe that's later in the game.
Yeah, I know there's one in the sheriff's station that's hilarious. Hi. Hello.
Mind your business. I have a gun.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Now it's 10% off all your coffee-themed purchases from the gift shop. Get your thermoses ready for winter. I could use a thermos right now. I drank too much.
Just for peeing in.
Both, brother.
Hey, it's a new addition.
Oh dear.
Coffee World at Oh Dear Diner. Really advertising the shit out of Coffee World.
Hell yeah.
Yes. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Oh, what a guy.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me
Alex
just say, I'm
Kissy.
happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves.
If we had
Just
played
inside,
Quantum
having
Break,
coffee and
you
pie
would
to calm my
recognize him
nerves.
as the main
I'll see
character
what
of
they have to
Quantum
say.
Break.
Casey, you compare
Cool.
notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
His name is Sheriff Breaker.
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff.
That's not what he's called in Quantum Break. Mine is just it's the same actor.
But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fast off.
The reason they can't make any direct references to Quantum Break because Microsoft still owns it.
Oh.
They had to buy Alan Wake back from Microsoft before they could do all of this. Behold, the jukebox is out of order. The poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on. Oh, damn. I thought that was Ati out there for a second.
They should put him in the game.
They really should.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us?
I mean, they
I'm
might have.
Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just
I haven't
Saga
gotten to
is
that
fine
DLC
then.
yet.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Good call. All around, really.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
I mean,
what makes you
tell
say it
that
was
to
a
the
cult?
fence you cut through to get in there, but
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
okay. We'll just see about that. I'm gonna profile these guys too.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Imagine going like Edge in front of like an FBI agent.
Yeah, is that
The
a
Bookers were at Cauldron Lake.
big brain move?
The old elbow in the ribs.
This was built to hide what's there. They say the writer fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Kind of them. I like that you can walk around the room to get to these different parts, or you can just scroll between them. Like, it's very delectably usable. Okay.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message.
Go. Everything is evidence. By Cauldron Lake. Found by the FBC monitoring station at Cauldron Lake. We're just not going to think about that too much.
No.
Here's a
We're
killer
dealing
profile.
with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated. I'll need to start a new file.
She sounds
But
so
it's my
excited
first
about
cult
it.
case. Exciting.
Yeah, there you go. And Cult of the Tree. Get it started.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Yep. It's a good thing we already collected a couple of little things. Is it wearing deer masks? Is that... Yeah. Large amount of supplies. Maybe speaks to their goal? There we go. So it's really more about figuring out like which line of thought each bit of evidence points towards. Well, I'm sure we won't be going to the Valhalla nursing home at any point in the near future.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing, Timmy.
It was all her idea, I swear.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me. I don't think
Her
I
character
do.
got the biggest upgrade
And what
between the first one
horrible
and
thing
this one.
happened to my baby girl?
Yeah.
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Rose, though. She's been crazy for a while, right?
Yeah.
She got all darknessed up that one time. Come on, give me that. There we go. Subtle indicator of membership. But this isn't subtle. Oh, and we can... Is there something about Rose as well? Do we have more evidence, or do we just need to be... Nope. Not going anywhere for now, I suppose.
All set?
All right, Casey.
My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a
I know, right, Ghost?
The cult
I'm sure it
of the
won't play
tree.
into the overall plot of the game whatsoever.
Have you heard of
I
this
love
cult
him.
of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
Played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Facial animations have suffered a little bit in low quality mode as well, but you know,
that's okay.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
hurry the fuck up, Casey.
He's just grumpy about the lunchbox from earlier.
Hey, boss.
Dude, put me on
Corpse is
a
downstairs,
lunch.
ready
I
to
had
go.
that name first, God.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Agent?
Excuse me. Sorry, I just gotta look at all your shit real quick. There it is.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season. Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why, at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours, we say, fuck the government. Yeah, both cutters. Oh, wow. You think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
I hope you know that you're about to get so much Koskela Brothers content in this game.
Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. A tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Have you tried calling that number?
No, I have not. I should eventually, though. But,
As you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents.
who are in this room with us
Sheriff
right
Breaker
now.
wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I'm being serious, Nelson.
Yeah, shut the fuck up, Nelson.
Yeah, Nelson. You bitch.
Dumb asshole. I'm just gonna root through this shit.
I'll
real
be
quick.
right with you, sir. Yep.
Just take
Just
these
here to
conspicuously
pay my
placed
ticket
batteries.
Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Look through this computer real quick.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket.
Shit, I had to
You're
break
ready
it to you,
to
but
take my
you need to
money.
have a face capable of growing a beard to make effective use of beard oil. I knew Marco's beard was too soft to be natural. What brand is he using? Since my numerous friendly reminders about not having personal packages delivered to the station have gone unheeded, from here on out, if you've seen fit to send something to the station, I will see fit to announce to the station what it is that you have received. Is it a federal offense to open someone's mail? Yes, it is. Is it a personal offense that I need to share my desk space with your late-night impulse buys? Yes, it is! You have been warned. Admin. P.S. Officer Lightfoot, your beard oil is ready for pickup. The front desk computer and admin email are not to be used for personal quarrels or other unofficial business. And remember to wash your coffee mugs. The annual event you've all been eagerly waiting is upon us again. The Community Outreach Barbecue. I don't want to hear any grumbling. This is a valuable opportunity to connect with the community. Statistics show that officers who are well integrated with the communities they serve see lower instances of violent crime in their precincts, are more effective in their policing, and have overall better mental wellness. This is for your benefit, so take it seriously. Community voted dunk tank victim this year will be Deputy Thornton. Congratulations! Looks like everyone's getting retribution for that speed trap on 12C at last, huh? A friendly reminder that anyone out sick on the days needs to provide a written doctor's note or you'll be assigned night shifts for 2 weeks. Anyone who replies all to complain about their assignment will be volunteering as the assistant for Officer Lightfoot's magic routine. Tim.
Hey.
Hey!
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
So qualified. Don't you just love the amount of dark that it is down here?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
I feel like I remember there being a... God damn it, man. Doors all locking and shit. Gimme. Gimme. Gimme! Thank you. The charm slots let you equip charms to enhance Saga's capabilities. Only charms can be equipped in his one-shots. Okay. Just for our sanity, I'm going to go ahead and do something that I always wish I did up front. Which is quick slotting all of my shit. Because one has to equip everything manually in this. And opening your inventory doesn't pause.
Oh, Bart.
Yeah.
I can't force it open.
Huh. Here we go.
Okay.
Super normal things are about
Let's
to go
take
down.
a look at
I
our
assure
patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Damn. They're not even like real whitey-tighties. They're like caveman underwear. Like a medieval peasant might wear.
What was the cause of death? What other clues?
Looks really
can the body
comfy
give
though.
me?
Looks like soft fabric.
Yeah, they look
They
like
did leave
they're
something inside
really
his chest.
cradling his corpsey testicles.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Alright. Let's get to assembling. What's on the TV? Oh. It saves all our commercials.
Hell yeah.
Cauldron Lake. Let's
Time
get
to see
an
what
examination.
Nightingale's body can tell us.
Yeah, things will shortly cease being very much fun at all. So I'm glad we got that little bit of humor in beforehand. Bloating of joints indicates long-term water exposure. Look at that fucking terrible foot.
That doesn't look healthy.
No. Bruises, defensive wounds.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Chest ripped open. Something visible inside.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Okay. Should probably do something about the something in the chest then.
Wear gloves, dude.
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Proceeds to no gloves it. Just eats it.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming.
How you doing
No
over there?
weapon.
This is fucking
Page
spooky.
set to get into the lab.
Yes. Yes, it is.
He can't see me in the light.
So, uncensored, he just walks out like he's weighing out this whole time.
My gun's out in the hall.
Undercuts the tone somewhat.
Gotta move. Now.
No, I actually need to get in where he's at. Do we have a move? Okay.
Vanished.
Mr. Seb, you're absolutely 100% correct. This is, in fact, that game. Good to see you, bud. Welcome to it. It's, shit has gotten real.
Yeah.
The, post-chapter songs are dope. I'm not gonna sit here listening to the whole thing, though. They have a separate album on Spotify in case you're ever fiending for them.
If I'm in the mood for creepy music.
Yeah.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this. There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it.
The notification is the
Now we
worst
can
thing in the
figure out a
entire
way
world.
forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Mr. Seb, you have asked him that yourself.
The heart is gone too. Did the fucker take it with him?
What does Rasmus think of Sam Lake just being casually there?
I love it. I love Sim Lake.
It's a,
Can't be opened on this
God's
side.
most Finnish boy. Go.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
I believe.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga.
It's doing the thing
Didn't
where
see
it
her under the
didn't,
light, lurched
it
past
doesn't
her.
give you all the pieces
The
in the
Taken
narration.
could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Oh.
Fuck, where's the other?
Spooky.
Spooky, and I need to go look at the other manuscript pages we haven't heard yet.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. He was there too. Nightingale was, but wasn't a Taken, a creature of darkness. He was beyond her reach, where some other strange reality, the dark place, merged with ours. This place and the dark place, a tarp thrown over top, drowning everything beneath it, a flood of darkness, soaking into everything, spoiling it, rotting it. The page called this area an overlap. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. Required precise steps, a ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster before he killed again. Her job, he'd be inside, waiting for her.
There we go. Probably get to put that on the board, huh?
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation.
So
This
let's
is
get
the
irrational,
case we
baby.
must solve.
This says he's there, so we're just gonna start believing pieces of paper we pull out of people's torsos.
I would.
Same.
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff
At this point,
Baker
that'd be
just
basically all I could
vanished.
cling to, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before
I'm gonna
anyone
shine
else
this
gets
flashlight
hurt.
right in your eyes.
Okay.
It's perfect because he's already squinting.
He's finished. He's not used to anything
Gunshots.
like.
Okay? Did you
The
get
sun.
spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale
Did
turned
you get
into some
spooked
sort of a
by the
monster and
bodies?
our
There's a
office is
corpse
down.
right in
You
front
two
of him that
handle
he's not
things here. We
reacting
need to
to.
get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Good. Thanks.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
We got the sharpest tools in the shed down there.
Well, that's all crazy talk.
Those are the guys that this lead singer from Smash Mouth isn't.
They're a fine pair.
I would really love it if the sheriff's office was around here somewhere. Because I believe there is a shotgun in there that I would like.
Is it on the other side of the reception area?
Hopefully.
My client has been held here long
Looks
enough.
like it.
Are you gonna let me
It
speak
won't
to them?
Son of a bitch.
Just a moment, ma'am. Someone will be right with you.
Oh, shush.
What's this?
I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a police station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm going to catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. Damn. Well, there is a delicious shotgun in there, but I guess I'm not allowed to have it.
Nightingale and his
Oh.
cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, KC?
Smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We
There's
need
some
backup.
spooky shit
Great
going on.
Falls case,
Things are like level 5
whatever you
spooky
can
out here.
spare. ASAP. Think
Hey,
we'll actually
it's Mayor
find
Setter.
Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
I suppose he kind of is playing you, yeah.
Merced won't roll over on the issues.
It's important.
It is important.
Well, tangentially, and only if we find all of them, but there are many of them. They replaced the piss with like a trillion other things.
Damn.
I know. It's a pretty high number.
Yeah.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer.
Or maybe 3.
And we're off to the woods again. Slightly later in the day now.
Clean, Anderson.
Ooh.
I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
This is the cabin area from the first game.
Ah. What's this mysterious van?
It's a great question.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed.
Make sure that's as loaded as it can be.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming.
Look at that
Impossible
sunset,
things
though.
are happening here.
Wow.
A world operating on different rules.
Beautiful lighting.
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
The thing
I've been
is,
thinking more
we haven't
about the
found a
cult of the
save
tree.
point yet, because those are a thing in this.
What sort of cult refers to
so I'm
themselves
gonna keep going
as a
until I
cult?
get to one.
In my experience,
Yeah.
they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Oh.
Hey,
Who's
hello
this?
there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted area signs don't do a damn thing, huh?
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And
The guy
yes,
himself.
Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here.
The game's
Speaking
not
of,
doing much to
if
my
you're looking
PC,
for
actually.
some fun,
It
stop
seems
by
to be running
Watery.
fine.
Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna.
I am running it at low
sauna,
graphics, but
and we offer a variety of guided tours: hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
love this guy.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous weather saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants.
Things are gonna
between
get
your name
dangerously
and the
Finnish over
sweater,
there.
I figured your family might be from
Fuck
Finland
yeah.
too. Suomi, Finland, Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred
so many
nearby.
questions.
What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple
Forget
months.
how far in the first save
that's
point
the
is.
raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth
It's
like
probably
you
been
wouldn't believe.
auto-saving at like the beginning of
Can all right
chapters
through a
and stuff.
garbage can.
Yeah.
Okay, we're done for now.
I'm just gonna poke my head in here. Why, that's kind of you, Robert.
Hello, Robert.
Let our soothing voices contrast the occasionally deeply stressful gameplay here.
Yes.
Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix this thing. If you're reading this, check for more tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so the quote-unquote raccoons can't get into it anymore. Stephen Lynn, Chief Technician. There we go. This gentleman runs like 5 bajillion businesses around town. And also the Kalevala Knights Bicycle Club. Because he's
Let's get to the
just
murder site, Casey.
that finish.
A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
Yeah, no
I
shit,
don't get the
buddy.
feeling Nightingale
He
was
just-
responsible.
Some guy showed up for a fraction of a second, then he was gone.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
It's crazy how dark it can get down here.
Yeah, it's all the trees and the sun being set.
Our crime scene dropping. I never minded rain. Feels like...
Oh, game saved. Cool.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
Even on low graphic settings. Oh, man.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else.
Ooh,
We've
somebody's
seen
name.
this symbol before.
Or is it? No, the blood's on top of it.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's play, play detective a little bit. It's always so zoomed in. Does this go here? No?
It goes with cult symbols at the top.
Oh, yeah. God, you're so smart.
Yeah.
Damn, they got a whole cult just turning dudes into zombies.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, if you had the opportunity to go around turning dudes into zombies, I really feel like just narratively speaking, you should pursue that, you know?
Yeah.
Do. Here then? There we go. How do we know that the other victims did become monsters, though?
I feel like
Bare
the cops
feet.
would have told us.
Nightingale. I'll see where these footprints lead. Can you comb through the crime scene? Just in case?
On it.
Just in
If
case.
anything comes up, I'll radio you.
I wonder if he would like actually punch me if I said that to him. He doesn't seem the type. He's too much of a stoic gentleman.
I feel like he would just respond with a defeated sigh.
Yep, he's good at those. There would be a little bit of in there too.
Yeah. The deepest, most Finnish sigh.
Oh, perkele. Okie dokie. Now, if I remember correctly, there is an actual, like, legit-ass save point over here. I'm just gonna turn on my flashlight. Feel like that'll come in handy. So this amount of light is how we'll be navigating most of the game.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. The music got all spooky too. Not. Is there not a save point here yet? Fuck. Guess that doesn't show up until later. Fuck. We're just following footprints for now. Kind of them to make them so obvious, you know?
Yeah.
Like in terms of
The
footprint
tracks
design,
lead
this
into
is
the
up
water.
there.
Where'd he go from here? I can feel something. Presence.
No.
Nightingale isn't far.
You alright over there?
Yeah. I'm gonna need some fucking Florida clan after this.
Yeah, we're getting there. Those are a staple. We can turn them on low if you want them to happen less frequently, in case it is actually
No,
bothering.
it's okay.
I know Nightingale is somewhere
It's
around
part of the
Cauldron
experience.
This is true.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold, like a doorway, leading to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Which is Ladle?
Quite possible. Maybe if we keep following him. Everything will be fine, right? We've got
Are we
12
walking
bullets.
backwards?
Oh shit, I am. Hold on. Like I said, everything's gonna be fine. Just so fine. With me at the helm, you got nothing to worry about.
I'd be perfectly happy walking backwards and just getting a nice warm cup of joe.
Yeah.
Ooh, glory hole.
Hey, sushi glory hole. There's no mystery in Cauldron Lake being named after its cauldron shape, and yet there are many mysterious stories about the lake. It is it being a gloomy doorway to the underworld, or of a witch whose cauldron the lake really was. The legend tells that when the affections of a local sheriff went unanswered, he accused the lady in question of having bewitched him. She was drowned, but her dropped ladle grew into a strange tree named Witch's Ladle. The woman returned to avenge her wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake. Then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to the exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the story goes. You've seen her somewhere before, though, haven't you?
Yeah, that's the lady.
The spoopy lady.
Yeah.
What is that? Seems like it's These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it.
Can you squeeze your flashlight to make it brighter?
Yeah.
My flashlight burned the dark stuff away. It was covering another page.
That's how
The fuse
light
was in
works.
place. Saga stepped into the witch's hut. Inside, a bright light. There were objects that stood out to Saga, as if the light had manifested.
Oh,
them.
that is the save point appearing
The
there.
witch's hut.
Ah.
Well then.
The fuse was in place. She found it among the junk in the forest. Saga stepped inside the witch's hut. Something rushed through her. A presence. Familiar. She couldn't quite place it. Something long forgotten. She tried to hold on to it, but it was already gone. Inside, a bright light. Saga felt safe. Like nothing could hurt her here. There were objects that stood out to Saga as if the light had manifested them, pulled them from the darkness. A shift in reality, heavy with hidden meanings. A coffee thermos, a shoebox, a mop and a bucket, a poster on the wall, and in the cabinet, another manuscript page.
Ho ho. Here we go. Now for just a quick jaunt back in that direction. In the chillest way possible. It's over here. Yep. God, I would hate that feeling. My pants would be so wet.
Yeah. It's not a good time.
Nope. On the plus side, no running out of stamina anymore, because I'm a cop, not a weak little nerdy writer.
I thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
Okay. I found another page. Following up on a lead. Keep checking in.
Roger.
This fuse is busted.
I find a fuse for the thing as per the page. Friday. Midge told me today that her family's moving away. This sucks. I haven't even told her that I like her yet. What's the point anymore? She said her parents want to get better jobs and her to a better school in a big city. I guess that's fair. Who wants to stay in Bright fucking Falls? So I told her. She said thanks. Fucking kill me. I snuck out again last night. Went to the big house by the lake instead of just watching it from here like I always do. Instead of just sitting around like I always do. Screw that. Anyway, something weird is going on down there. I'm gonna find out what. Gotta go get back here. Got to go back there tomorrow with better gear. Bet I can find a way inside the building. Take some photos. It's gonna be epic. The house by the lake? You mean the lake house?
Oh.
This one looks good. People should really stop littering, though.
People should really stop littering. Especially like fully functional fuses.
Yeah.
some dillweed was really like, I'm gonna put that in my woods box. We are.
This jug.
They're the save points now.
Oh, I like that.
Another page.
Poster.
Making progress.
There was a... I mentioned a poster. It's not here. But we have saved. And it's time for today's bedtime story. For those of you who might be new around here, at the end of each of our streams, we like to do a little bedtime story. Make sure people fall asleep good. We're currently doing Florida Clan, a fan fiction of the Warrior Cats, in which Ron DeSantis is there. If you'd like to play a role in helping us voice act this delightful story, you can head on over to the Discord that's in the description for the channel and join us in the voice chat. If you'd rather just listen, that's very cool too. We'll see you over there in just a second.
Bye.
Bye. And hello.
Yo.
I think there is a chance. Hello, Ghost. How's it going? That good, huh? Yeah? If you're saying stuff, I can't actually hear you.
Hi, can you hear me?
Oh, there you are.
That's weird.
You said, yo, Rasmus, maybe you would like to add something else to that, like Jotun yo.
Oh, yeah, maybe. A series of words that definitely won't become important in like 4 months of our lives. We're at the pace at which we are going through this game. It will be taking us a little while to complete. That's fine.
We're on chapter 6 now.
It's worth
I'm
savoring.
sorry, I just looked at the chapters.
Yeah.
Chapter 8 is called Santa Star's Penis.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Wait, it's so this one's emergency. Then it's ask for the Santa Star's penis, 2-leg on your tongue, and Velocikitties.
Oh god.
Okay, so the next chapter is like it's going to be like one of the arcs that has possession in it, but from what I remember,
hold on.
it's going to be with them.
Possession?
Yeah, so in the last arc, they had a incel character who could not get over the fact that someone rejected him, but he still went to heaven for some reason. He digs his way
There's
into
cat
hell.
heaven?
There's a cat heaven. There's a cat hell.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay. You know,
there's possession. There's cat nuns.
we'll hit you up for clarification as we come across it, I think. Because once I start asking questions, it's pretty clear that I'm not going to stop.
There's 10 arcs worth of this shit, and they're still ongoing.
Glorious. Simply glorious.
And they're just finally adding lore to it.
We are on chapter 6, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. This chapter is called Emergency. When the clans all made their way closer to the gathering island, DeSanta Star pulled out a long black stick and pointed it at the alligators. He squeezed the rear part of the stick, and a loud sound like thunder came from the stick. The alligators stopped moving. He pointed his thunder stick at more and more alligators, and more loud thunder-like sounds followed until they all stopped moving.
Am I doing... Oh, I'm doing the cat voice for DeSanta Star, okay.
Yeah.
No alligators are going to be ruining my steak.
Who was Bramblestar?
Both of you. Just both of you to assume he can aim. That was said.
Thanks a million to Santa Star. We haven't been able to attend any gatherings since the alligators moved into RiverClan territory.
Bramblestar praised.
Honestly, it's been getting a bit crowded with RiverClan having to shelter here in our territory.
The cats, Midnight, and DeSanta Star all crossed the tree bridge and gathered on the island. Bramblestar, Leaf Star, Tiger Star, Hara Star, Misty Star, and DeSanta Star all sat on whatever they sit on at gatherings on the island and the lake. Midnight sat under DeSanta Star, along with the clan deputies.
That's me.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I have called this emergency gathering because there's something I need to ask of you all. Every so often, it rains over Florida clan territory, and despite me outlawing these stupid rain clouds, keep rolling in and producing rainbows, which indoctrinate kids into the LGBT lifestyle. And with all the times I have to send the police to arrest the rain clouds, I am always short on police because crime happens in other places too. And they can't be everywhere at once. And since you all are a force to be reckoned with, will you act as replacement police force so that we're not short on cops?
The cats could not be more dumbfounded at this asinine request if their lives depended on it.
Why should we meddle in two-leg affairs?
Tiger Star growled.
Even with Midnight translating your speech for our benefit, I have no idea what half the words in your little speech mean. What is an LGBT? What is police? What are cops?
Tiger Star slid out his claws. Everybody wants to be a cat, right?
I agree with Tiger Star.
Leaf Star affirmed.
We refuse to meddle in two-leg affairs. I forgot what accent I was doing. We refuse to meddle in two-leg affairs that we have no capacity to understand. We already have problems of our own.
Bramblestar yelled sternly.
Also, it's okay, Seb, because at this point, I don't even think they know who's talking. Maybe if it had anything to do at all to do with us getting more prey and increasing my already long lifespan.
Those words are in a weird order. Misty
Yeah,
Star suggested.
Misty Star, why are you still alive? You should have died long ago.
Bramblestar meowed.
You've been alive since Blue Star's prophecy.
I guess StarClan just loves me more than anyone else. That's cat heaven, by the way.
Oh, Misty Star purred. DeSanta Star narrowed his eyes and bared his teeth.
I'm not asking you, I'm ordering you to become my feline police force. Convince all of StarClan in the Dark Forest tribe of endless hunting, the spirits of the ancients, etc., to assist you as well. Or I will single-handedly take over the lake and hunt all the prey there and eat it in front of your very eyes during the winter. I mean, Leaf Bear.
All the leaders froze in shock.
How do you know all about that?
Hairstar narrowed his eyes.
Rogues and kitty pets have no clue about cat afterlife, so how can a two-leg?
Yeah, that's right. I know all about your religion, which is a lie, by the way, since none of you have accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior. In fact, I also know every detail of your personal lives. You know how I know? Because I read the Warrior Cat books by Aaron Hunter, which you guys are all the main characters of.
God.
Wait, we're all characters in some book series?
We're going this direction with this already? Bramblestar gasped.
Let's be honest, they've been going with this direction since they started the book.
This is true.
Yes, a group of humans, or two-legs, as you guys like to call them, have been secretly spying on you all and chronicling your adventures and publishing them as Warriors books under the pen name Aaron Hunter. And Midnight the Badger has been translating your random news into two-leg language for the reader's benefit. She knows how to communicate with all sorts of wildlife, including two-legs.
Well, then how come we've never been able to see, scent, or even detect them?
Misty Star asked suspiciously.
Because they're ninjas. They put on forest-scented perfume and wear camo.
DeSanta Star answered matter-of-factly.
I guess I'm going to have to school all you cats on the goings-on of two-leg life. Then maybe what's at stake can actually be impressed upon you all, and...
DeSanta Star was interrupted by sudden coughing.
Oh, shit! I don't think I'm feeling well.
DeSanta Star collapsed and coughed some more. He also vomited.
Maybe you got it from one of our germ-carrying pelts that you so graciously forbade us from grooming.
Bristlefrost yowled.
And if that is in fact the case, then serves you right.
DeSanta Star tried to get more words out, but it was a fruitless effort.
Come on, DeSanta Star. We're taking you to our medicine den.
Jay Feather offered.
Why, though? He forbade us from cleaning ourselves. I say we let him suffer. Whatever sickness he has, he deserves it.
Bristlefrost said angrily.
Yeah.
Lion Blaze agreed. I don't know who that is.
It's Jay Feather.
Oh, the Medicine Cat Code says we should do no harm, or if harm is inevitable, then we should do the least amount of harm possible.
Screw your stupid Medicine Cat Code, Lion Blaze yowled. He's literally a two-legged tiger star.
Context, it's not the tiger star we just had in this book. There were two tiger stars, and the tiger star in this chapter is the grandchild of the tiger star that Lion Blaze just talked about.
Damn.
Because they like to rename characters.
Oh, well, there's only so many nouns, you know?
Lion Blaze, Bristlefrost, shut up. If we let him die, we are no better than rogues. We should show mercy even to those who you'd naturally think wouldn't deserve it.
Bramblestar scolded.
We are the only clan even capable of doing that, which makes every other clan evil.
Hey!
Hair Star, Misty Star, Tiger Star, and Leaf Star all growled in offense. Jay Feather slowly but surely dragged DeSanta Star all the way to ThunderClan, where he and Alderheart shoehorned the ill Florida clan leader into the medicine den and fed him some berries.
Well, watch over him and keep an eye on his condition.
What are you doing? Take me to a doctor or a hospital.
DeSanta Star screamed.
I have no idea what a doctor or a hospital is.
Jay Feather irritably reminded him.
It's where I would normally go for treatment.
DeSanta Star explained.
This all would have been explained to you in my schooling. But think of it as a giant medicine den for 2 legs.
My herbs and berry juices are just as fine, you'll see.
No, let me go.
DeSanta Star screamed.
You need to rest.
Jay Feather insisted.
But the tabloids are going to print articles about how I identify as a cat now, and I cannot allow that. Oh, why did I ever extend the scope of my anti-groomer law to include feral cat?
It's a great sentence. Several days later... No, what's up?
We're about to see DeSantis shit himself.
Oh, lovely. Several days later, DeSanta Star still wasn't feeling any better. In fact, he was feeling delirious and was vomiting.
There's even purple cough, teal cough, and red cough symptoms in there too.
Jay Feather observed.
Wow, he's not even making dirt anymore. Now he's making mud.
Alderheart commented.
Add brown cough to that list too.
That's what I'm calling it when I have the shits from here on in.
They call taking a shit making dirt. So there's your context for that.
Having the brown cough sounds like I'm some wasting Victorian child.
But Mummy, I don't want the plague.
That's the brown cough. Jay Feather said. Speaking of brown cough, that's a made-up disease in, as of right now, unfinished and unreleased Warriors fanfic. I started one time where a disease infects all the clans, and it was inspired by COVID-19, as well as the response to it, where the cats all having to put leaves on their faces and socially distance.
What the fuck?
Lord.
It's still not the worst Warrior Cat fanfic I've seen, unfortunately.
No, well, this one's bad on purpose. This is like Sharknado stuff, I think.
Yeah. I think I'm dying. You cats should really have taken me to a hospital. These berries didn't do shit.
Is he really dying?
Alderheart sounded concerned.
I've done all I can for now. Might as well just put it in StarClan's paws now. I hate to say it, but I think this might be rainbow cough.
Jay Feather said solemnly.
No, anything but that.
DeSanta Star was seething with rage.
It's gonna turn me gay. In that case, just let me die. Being gay is worse than being dead.
For StarClan's sake, rainbow cough will not turn you gay.
Jay Feather insisted emphatically.
It's just a disease.
Hey, got him.
It's just a disease that happens to encompass symptoms from every other color cough.
Big Pharma shill would say that. I'm gonna become gay and then I will no longer be attracted to my wife. This is just another thing that should have been added to my anti-groomer, anti-woke legislation. I should have made it illegal for anyone to become infected with rainbow cough.
Let's go speak with StarClan. I hope they're actually here this time since we need some advice. Actually, since it's about time for the Medicine Cat Half Moon meeting, we should probably be going anyway.
I forgot to mention, this in the previous chapter, but StarClan hasn't been appearing at all the Medicine Cat's dreams during their Half Moon meetings. Guess that's what happens when I'm kind of, sort of, making it up as I go along.
Don't leave me here,
DeSantis Star wailed.
All right, Alderheart, you stay with him and monitor his condition while I attend the half-moon meeting.
Jay Feather ordered. Jay Feather and the other medicine cats touched their noses to the moon pool. But nothing happened. Just eerie silence and darkness like usual. What was going on?
Where is StarClan? Usually they're here ready to communicate with us. But they've been strangely absent ever since DeSantis Star decided he wanted to boss us around.
I don't know. Call me crazy. Don't mind if I do.
Puddleshine interrupted.
You're crazy, Shadowsight. But I wonder if it's somehow because of DeSantis Star.
Two Legs are weird and mysterious, but I highly doubt they're that weird and mysterious.
Mothwing meowed. Shadowsight began hearing an unrecognizable voice in his head. Maybe Puddleshine was right in calling him crazy?
Hey, Shadowsight. Are you there?
The disembodied voices said to him.
StarClan? Is that you?
Shadowsight asked.
Yes, I represent StarClan. You need to hear me out. DeSantis Star is sick, and none of what Jay Feather and Alderheart have tried to do is making him any better.
And then the voice began giving him specific instructions.
Oh, Mouse Dung, I don't know if I can do this. As a medicine cat, I'm supposed to strive to do no harm, or the least amount of harm as possible, but this would be doing the most harm possible.
Shadowsight, are you somehow speaking with StarClan?
I think so.
Shadowsight answered kind of doubtfully.
But they gave me advice on how to cure DeSantis Star of his rainbow cough, since apparently nothing seems to be working. Let's call another emergency gathering. The other clans need to know about this.
Once everyone was back on the gathering island, Shadowsight spoke in front of everyone. He had dragged DeSantis Star with him to the island.
I'm just imagining a bunch of cats just dragging a half-dead person.
I think it's one single cat. Just, well, I mean, I'm sure Ron DeSantis weighs like 100 pounds soaking wet anyway, but...
I'm sorry, it's also really funny because Shadowsight's the cat that gets his ass kicked in one of the arcs. Like so many times. Yes, StarClan spoke to me. Apparently they are still active in some capacity. They told me to bring him to RiverClan territory. There's one alligator that DeSantis Star left alive. I guess he must have somehow failed a spot check. Anyway, the voice said to place his head down in the alligator's mouth and let the alligator bite down on his head.
Shadowsight continued.
That will kill him.
Mothwing gasped.
What about doing no harm? I thought that was supposed to be the medicine cat's way.
Well, this is StarClan telling me to do this. So who am I to doubt their judgment? They said that doing this would make him all better. Their motives are complex.
Shadowsight shoved DeSantis Star's head into the alligator's mouth, and the alligator bit down, creating a huge gash into DeSantis Star's head. He screamed in pain, and then they still... Bramblestar looked in shock and yowled.
Was that the bite of 87?
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
Dude, you killed him!
Alderheart panicked.
Yes, but he should probably be on his next life any moment now, which should have all traces of sickness removed.
Shadowsight reassured everyone, probably not feeling as confident as ye sounded. Minutes turned into hours, and DeSantis Star still wasn't moving.
Oh, my StarClan! I've killed DeSantis Star! Good job, buddy. We're so proud of you.
Seb, you can be this unnamed cat.
Yes, but we need to kill the alligator.
Apparently, he left this on him. Reed Whisker pulled out DeSantis Star's thunder stick. Can you all help me aim this thing? Several RiverClan warriors angled the stick in front of the alligator. One of them wrapped their tail around the trigger and fired a shot. Poof! The alligator was still alive.
Fox Dong! We missed!
Okay. A cat lay bleeding heavily. Mothwing rushed towards the yowling cat, only to find out that it was Heavy Step.
First, I get decapitated. Now this. It's okay, though. I'm used to dying.
The River Clan warriors tried again and successfully targeted the alligator. Tigerstar dragged the deceased Florida Clan leader back to... where would they go in such a case?
Wait a minute. Where do we bury him? He wasn't a member of any clan on the lake.
Just bury him on the Gathering Island.
As he was dragging his body back across the tree bridge, DeSantistar started stirring.
Finally, he's alive again.
The medicine cats all cheered in triumph.
Darkman isn't gone.
Rasmus, I'm gonna let you know that this is the possessed one, so you're gonna have to edit your voice just a little bit.
Oh.
Oh. It's time that I go back to my governor duties,
DeSantistar said. He got up and left the lake, as though he'd never sustained any manner of head injury.
This is an opportunity, and I am going to seize it hard. Mwah!
I was thinking high and squeaky and do like more incel voice, but that works too.
That works great.
Well, you said possessed, so I thought ghost.
Well, it's also the.
It's
at this point, we're just gonna keep going.
Well, I mean, I think that's a wonderful place to call it for the evening, actually. But it's an interesting middle ground between ghost and vampire. It's nice. I believe you've cooked, as the kids say.
Hell yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us tonight, and also thanks for hanging out for the first part of what will be an astronomically long series on Alan Wake 2. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we hope to see you all in the near future.
I love the game so much. It's always fun to go back to. I need to play it again.
I'm pretty excited to get into the DLC. Supposedly it happens towards the end of the game, but there is a whole section of it that I haven't played yet.
Keep your heads out of alligators' mouths, please and thank you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you heard it. If there's a lesson you learned from this week, it's keep your heads out of alligators' mouths and wear gloves when you're sticking your arms into a bloated river torso.
Unless you apparently have rainbow cough.
Unless you have rainbow cough. Good night, everyone.
Good night.